Does justice really exist for a global star like Jungkook? Or is it that his status as a celebrity has become a burden that he has to bear all his life? This question resonated in a Seoul courtroom today as the BTS superstar's family expressed deep disappointment at the judge's decision regarding the military case that dragged on Jungkook's name. A scene full of tears and emotional tension ensued, attracting the attention of fans and the public around the world. The day became one of the most controversial moments in Jungkook's career, also in BTS's journey as a global cultural icon. The court decision issued this morning, which the family regarded as unfair, sparked a wave of speculation and anger on social media. With faces full of grief and tears that were hard to contain, Jungkook's family came to court, carrying a message that made anyone who watched feel their burden. What exactly happened? Why is this decision so hard for Jungkook and his family? A member of Jungkook's family told reporters who had been waiting outside the courthouse since morning. The remarks immediately hit the headlines of various international media, reigniting a long debate about the treatment of celebrities serving military duty in South Korea. Does the legal system really treat everyone equally? Or is there a certain bias towards public figures who are under the pressure of the global spotlight? The military court judge ruled that Jungkook should serve an additional sentence related to alleged offenses during his military service. Despite the fact that the star's lawyers have provided strong evidence and arguments, this decision was nevertheless overturned, provoking indignation not only on the part of the family, but also in the hearts of millions of her fans. Some sources say that this case is related to a small incident that can actually be resolved without having to get to the green table. However, with Jungkook's status as a member of one of the most famous music groups in the world, many suspect that this situation is compounded by public and media pressure. Is this a way to set an example for other celebrities? Or is there a hidden agenda behind this decision? A number of witnesses present in the courtroom reported that the atmosphere was full of tension and emotion. Jungkook, who usually appears calm and confident on stage, looks lethargic and depressed. Silence broke when the verdict was read, and the star's family could not hide their tears. The sound of sobs is heard, creating a heartwarming moment even for those who are not so closely following Jungkook's career. After the verdict was read, Jungkook's father was seen hugging Jungkook's mother, who couldn't hold back her tears. Outside the courtroom, the mother gave a statement that left many touched and angry. The case has not only become a national issue in South Korea, but has also received international attention. As a member of a music group that has made Korea famous internationally, Jungkook has a unique position. On the one hand, it is a symbol of national pride. But on the other hand, her celebrity status makes her an easy target for criticism and excessive scrutiny. Legal experts began to question the procedure used in this case. Did Jungkook really get a fair trial? Or were there external factors that influenced the verdict? Some observers say the case reflects the pressure South Korean celebrities are under to serve their military duties. With this decision, Jungkook's future in the entertainment industry became a big question mark. Will he return to the stage in the same spirit? Or will this experience leave a deep wound that is difficult to heal? Many hoped that Jungkook, known for his toughness and dedication, would be able to get through this ordeal. However, the bigger question is, what will the army do to support their idols? Will they protest, as has been the case in the past? Or will they find other ways to ensure that Jungkook gets the justice they feel he deserves? Jungkook's family still hopes that there is a way to reverse this decision. They have filed an appeal and hope that a higher court will give a different verdict. Until then, they ask the public to continue supporting Jungkook and wish the star all the best. Outside the court, a fan in attendance gave a statement that reflected the feelings of millions of people around the world. Jungkook has given so much to us. He inspired us with his music, with his hard work, and now he has to face this? My heart breaks for him and his family. This statement shows how deep the relationship between Jungkook and his fans is. For ARMY, Jungkook is not just a singer or a celebrity. He was a source of inspiration, a friend, and a hero. Seeing him face this situation was something that was difficult for them to accept. With all eyes on the case, only time will tell what will happen next. Will the court reconsider its decision? Or will Jungkook and his family have to accept this harsh reality? One thing is for sure, this case has opened the eyes of many people to the challenges faced by South Korean celebrities, especially in serving their military obligations. And for Jungkook, this is a test that will determine not only his career, but also how the world remembers his name. Not long after Jungkook's family walked out of court with a look of grief on their faces, ARMY, the world's largest and most loyal fan base, moved quickly. Within hours, hundreds of thousands of tweets flooded Twitter, Instagram, and other platforms. Some expressed solidarity with #JusticeForJungkook, while others sharply criticized South Korea's military law system that in various big cities such as Seoul, New York, London, to Jakarta, fans began to hold solidarity actions. They carried posters with messages such as, "Jungkook is human too," and "Stop targeting celebrities." However, this action did not go without a fight. A number of conservative groups in South Korea, which often criticize the influence of pop culture on the younger generation, condemned the fans' actions. It's not about celebrity or not, it's about the law. If Jungkook violates, he must be punished according to the rules. No one should intervene in the court's decision, said this comment again heated up on social media. Some say Jungkook was used as an example to send a message that celebrities should not feel above the law. Meanwhile, the ARMY countered with the argument that Jungkook was being treated unfairly simply because of his celebrity status. Expert analysis. Is there any politicization behind this case? Jungkook's case attracted the attention of a number of political and cultural observers. In an interview with one of the South Korean television stations, a pop culture expert stated that this case may be more than a legal issue. It is possible that Jungkook's status as a global icon was used to demonstrate the dominance of South Korea's legal system. He continued that there is a similar pattern in the history of South Korea, where public figures are often made victims to prove that the country's laws apply to everyone. However, this statement also drew criticism. Some have suggested that such accusations could undermine guarantees and politicize the decision, but the main highlight is how the decision affects the world's view of South Korea. As a country that relies heavily on cultural diplomacy to improve its global image, this case sets a precedent that could potentially tarnish the country's reputation. How would the world view South Korea if their biggest star was treated like this? The family and the ARMY. The forces behind the resistance, the Jungkook family, did not just give up. With the support of fans, they have devised a new legal strategy to counter this ruling. Jungkook's lawyers stated that they would use all available evidence to show that